you guys? Happy 2016. What? Where did the year go? Like, where did 2015 come and where did it go out of? Because I don't remember it. Anyway, so today I'm coming at you guys with a story time. I decided to start the year off on my channel with a little story time because story times, I like to watch story times and I like to tell stories. So why not just share with you guys the time where I almost got killed, basically, and I don't understand why I was so dumb when I was young. I don't understand where the stupidity came from. I am just so, like, I look back and I'm like, was I really that stupid? Because I don't remember being that stupid, because back then I thought it was the cool thing to do, and we all go through that unless you're like smarter than me. Like, you know, I was just so dumb back then, and I'm not so smart right now, but I was dumber back then. Anyways, it's so cold. Ugh, I need to get a sweater, but I'm too lazy to walk over there. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, get on my body sweater.
I gotta look somewhat presentable, you know? Anyways, now that I'm all cozy because it's freaking freezing cold, like, hello, we live in California, why is it so cold? So if you guys want to know about my crazy self when I was young story, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so basically I'm young and stupid. So I have my friend, and FYI, just, I don't know, this might be a red flag, but the same girl that I was talking about in my last story time is the same girl that I'm with in this particular story time. So basically, we just decided that we wanted to go visit one of her friends and his brother, which his brother was not there when we got there. Well, anyways, I live in I live in a pretty quiet city. It's like totally like where you want to live when you're old and with your family. So this is where I live, right? So 30 minutes away from where I live, there's another place where you don't want to live when you're old and when you have kids or anything of that sort. And for some reason, I thought it was smart to go on BART at 9 in the night and go to this place where it wasn't safe. There was a lot of shootings, there was a lot of death and stuff, but I never feared it because when I was little we used to live out there, but nothing ever happened. Like, I was like young, I was like 13, 12, and I used to go to the liquor store and buy like my chips in Arizona with my cousin. Like, it was all Gucci. Like, it was nothing compared to what it is now. So I went out there and I went on a BART with her, and she's like, oh, let's go out there, like, let's go visit him and his brother, like, they're telling us to go and all stuff. And I was like, okay, let's go. So we decided to get on BART and we went to his house, but like his house was so far away from BART, which I didn't know because she had told me that somebody was gonna pick us up from BART. So I was like, okay, somebody's gonna pick us up from BART, like, it should be fine. So I wasn't thinking anything of it. Like, we get there, like, I have my big ass bag, which is such a ugly ass bag. Like, it's so ugly. It's like cheetah print and it's like, I don't know, and it's like kind of big. It's big, you know. So people probably thought there was like a bunch of things in there. We get there and she's like, let me call him. And I was like, okay. And she's calling and calling, but nobody's answering. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, we probably have to walk there. And I was like, is it far? And she's like, no, it's not far. It's like probably like 15 minutes away. We were like, okay, so we have to walk. It's like 15 minutes away. That's not even far. Which, in my head, I like think about it now and I'm like, 15 minutes away, there's a lot of things can happen in 15 minutes, like, in that place. So I don't know. So we walk towards like a gas station. So here's BART, and then there's a gas station like 3 blocks away. So we walked down to the gas station, and I'm like, do you know where you're going? Because it didn't seem like she knew where she was going. So she's like, yeah, I know where. She's like, I don't remember if it's here or there. And I'm like, so you don't know where you're going? And she's like, yeah, let me call him. So she calls him and he's still not answering. I'm like, oh my gosh. At this point I should have been like, okay, let's go home. He's not answering, like, he's probably not even home. But my dumbass didn't know any better. So Anyway, so I'm like, okay, so where should we go? And it's dark. It's like 10 or 11 by now. So I'm like, okay, so where do we go? She's like, I remember that it was by the gas station. I was like, okay, well, there is like an entrance by the gas station. Why don't we just go through there? And she's like, okay. So we were walking towards the intersection, and there's these two guys just by there, and like we are just innocent as F. And she goes, do you guys have the time? And the guy, this is why I remember what time it was. The guy goes, yeah, it's 10:35. And then he goes, I'm gonna go, oh, thank you. And so I guess they saw us like go into that intersection alone, and she like decided to call her boyfriend for some reason. I don't remember why she was on the phone with her boyfriend. And I was just walking with her, and then like 5 minutes into like us walking into there, and it's pitch black. Like, can I just say that it's like pitch black? There's like a few cars coming by like every like 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, like 5 minutes, and like they're not really paying attention to anybody that's walking, because like now that I think about it, it's like a dangerous intersection for anybody to be walking there. So I don't get why we were dumb and like went in there. So basically we're walking, and like 5 minutes into us walking in there, she turns around for some reason and she goes, Steph. And I go, what? And she goes, don't turn around, but those hobos are following us. And I was like, like my heart like dropped. Like I said, oh my gosh, every time I tell this story I get chills. I'm like, what, like I'm like breathing so hard. I'm like, are you kidding me? And she goes, no, don't turn around. And I was like, okay. So my dumbass, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I like went like this, and I turn, and I see these two guys like walking towards us, and I'm like, okay, we're holding hands, like me and her are holding hands, and she's on the phone with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend's like, what do you mean, like who's following you or whatever. My phone is in my bag. Like I have my bag and my phone is in my bag, so I'm like this with my bag, and I'm holding her hand, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna turn around slowly and pretend like we're going to the other way. And I'm like, you pretend you're talking to like your dad or something. And then she goes, okay. So we turn around, and she's like, Dad, like where are you? You're not picking us up, like pretending like we're waiting for her dad. And her boyfriend's all confused, like, what the hell, why are you calling me dad? And so we are like walking, right, and we're like holding our hands, and I'm like, turn around and pretend like we went the wrong way or something. So we turn around, we're like turning around, but when we turn around and start walking towards like where they're walking, we like went kind of to the side, like to get off like their way. And then the guys come and like grab me and her. A guy grabbed her by the side, and the other guy grabbed me by the side, like this side, and this is her, right? So this is me and that's her, and we're holding hands. So the guy that's right here to me has a freaking gun up to my freaking hip, and the guy that's holding her has a fucking knife up to her fucking neck. So at this point my heart is beating so fast, I don't know what to do. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like I'm about to die. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like what is gonna happen? Like I did not know what to do. Like my heart was pounding so fast, like I didn't know what was going on. And the guy goes, don't you turn around and pretend like we did anything wrong. And I was like, and he goes, walk. And then, oh my gosh, this is so like, oh, I was so mad at this. Okay, so as we're walking, there's like cars, like I said, as we're walking, there's like cars passing by. And one of the cars was a freaking police officer. And I'm like, we're literally freaking walking like this, and the guys are grabbing us, and the police does not stop. Like, I don't know if he didn't see us, or I don't freaking know. His lights, like, did you not see what these guys were doing? I don't understand. I don't understand why he didn't stop. But I'm like trying to like be like, help, like oh my gosh, like I'm like going like this to my face, like I don't know, I like, you know, like when you're trying to signal something to somebody, like when you're in class and you're trying to signal something to your best friend with your face, like that's what I was trying to do with the police officer, but the police officer was just not having it with me. So I'm like walking, right, and I don't know what happened, like they had a backpack, the guy that was holding me had a backpack, and something in their bag like fell and broke, and I was like, and he like let go of me, and oh my gosh, my first instinct was like run. So I tried to run, and he tries to pull me by my bag, like he tries to take away my bag, and I literally just like and I start sprinting down the intersection, and my friend, I turn around, I'm like, run. I was like, run. She's just standing there like this, stuck. I'm like, oh my gosh. And the guys are still like picking up whatever the hell they dropped. I don't even know what they dropped. And I'm like, run, like what are you doing? Run. She's stuck. She's like stuck. Like I don't know if like, she's just stuck. Like, I don't know what the hell was going through her head, but she was just stuck. Like she was just like there, like stuck. I was like, are you kidding me? We're about to get killed and you're just stuck. Like, do something, run, like punch him in the face or something. So I go back and I grab her, and I like grab her by the hand, and I'm like, run. But like my head was like, don't run on the sidewalk, run like right like where the cars are coming from, like right on the street, like run there. So I was like running on the street, like towards like the side where like the cars are coming this way. And my idea was like, if there's a car that is coming, I'm gonna tell them like, hey, like give me a ride to like back where the gas station is or something. And there's this like car of Mexicans, and let me just say that I'm Mexican, okay? There's a car that comes of Mexicans, and I'm like, hey, like we're getting chased, like they're trying to rape us, like please, like can we get a ride back to the gas station, or can we get a ride back to the bar, like stuff, blah 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 blah. And like they didn't speak English, so I started speaking to them in Spanish and all this stuff. And then the guy goes, no, I'm sorry, like I don't want to bring strangers into my car, like blah 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 blah. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I was like like we're literally getting chased. I was just like going like crazy, and they're like, no. So he drives away, and I'm like, this fucking asshole. And my friend is still stuck, like she's stuck, she doesn't know what the fuck to do. So I'm like running, and then there's another car that came, and it was an Asian lady, and I was like, hey, like, you know, we're getting chased, like there's these two guys who are trying to like get to us, and they're trying to like rape us, or I don't know what their intentions are. Like all I know is that they're trying to get to us. Can we please have a ride to our friend's house or to the gas station? And the lady's like, yeah, get in. So we get in the car, and then she drops us off at our house, and she's like, are you guys gonna be okay? Like, are you guys sure you guys are gonna be okay? And then my friend was like, yeah, we're gonna be fine, whatever. So we go inside the house, and like the guy is in there that we were gonna go see, and his brother isn't there either. So it's just his mom and his sister, and then they're just like talking. And we're like telling her what just happened to us, and they're like, oh, like dang, like that's so, like with no type of like interest at all. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally almost died, and these people that I came to see are not even here, and the people that we're here with don't even give a damn about us. Can I just leave? Can I just go home? Because I literally just ran for my life, literally, and nobody cares. Nobody freaking cares. So can I go home to somebody that actually cares? I don't understand what was wrong with those. Like, I don't even know what situation I was in. I just don't know why I put myself in those positions. Like, I was in that position so many times in my life, and I don't understand why I put myself through that like at all. Like, I don't understand. I was just dumb and stupid, and I was hanging out with the wrong people. So we saved our lives, literally. I literally saved her life. She did not move. She did not want to move. And I ran for my life. I did not want to die that day. Yeah, basically, I saved my own life. No, basically an Asian lady saved my life. So wherever she is, I hope she's doing good. I hope she's doing great in her 2016. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say, or basically what my point of this story time was, like, you know, be careful. Please think before you do something, or just be careful and with the people that you hang out with, and just anything like that, because you can really put yourself in a really crazy situation like me. And some people get out of it and some people don't, which is really sad to the people that don't, and I'm really happy that I did. So that is my little story time for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like videos like this, make sure to let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you guys want to see next down in the comments. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.
I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, or I'm not listening, or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend, so you can't go back. Please enjoy your party.